with looks of jealousy and anxiety as we prepare for the grand final. Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. Today's duel is between the Giants and the Eagles. Today, back at the MCG, I'm joined by my accomplice in primetime, Matthew Richardson.
How are you, Dennis?
Richo, what's going through the minds of the coaches right now?
The coach would have told the players to just concentrate on the game plan, and that's what they'll be trying to do.
The Eagles run onto the ground. Banners ready for the players.
Well, there's a big, big sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty Giants.
Cheers, that's how work is playing off. The other teams are quaking in their boots before
the Giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger.
Just listen to the crowd for this grand final.
They should really spend some time lapping this up. They deserve it.
Joe, can you tell us what's going through the players' minds before they get out on the ground?
The important thing about going into a final is to not be overwhelmed by it all. The players will be trying to shut out the excitement of the occasion.
Umpire tosses the coin. The Eagles kicking to the left of screen, just waiting for the opening siren now. The grand final is underway.
Today of all days, you really hope for a standout game, and this certainly looks like it.
Teddy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate that Nui. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Dishes it off by hand. Kicked by Velvet Sledgehammer. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Choose to kick it. Perfect timing from Webb. Sends the Sharon on its way, and the mark will be paid. Moves it quickly by hand. That kick has covered a very long distance. A big run to take that mark. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Walk it with the kick. A great effort. Sends it on its way. Strong mark. 30 metres from home. Studley on a 45-degree angle. It's just a question of accuracy. Studley whacks one on the boot for goal. Goal to the Giants. Studley gets the ball rolling with the first goal of the game. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. All is in readiness. Teddy decisively. Walk it with a daisy cutter. Jones grabs that one. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Lucky bounce collected. It spears a low ball. Nice hands. 50 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Jacques wants to play on.
Holding the ball.
You've got to move faster than that. Holding the ball. Marston kicks it. Great mark.
It's played on. He boots it. Studley with great hands. He lays off the pass. Goal for GWS. The Giants go over the Eagles.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Definitely palmed to advantage. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. He's injured. Well, it looks like the game may be over for Schofield. Scoops up the ball. Out of bounds on the wing. The Eagles coach using the bench. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Teddy taps it.
Free kick, mate.
A good job keeping it in play there. There'll be a free kick here for something that obviously happened behind play. Picture perfect drop punt. Takes it well. That drop punt works well for Cripps.
He gets boot to the ball. It's a mark. He plays it on. Puts boot to ball. Plenty of space for a very easy mark. Studley boots it.
The ball crosses the line. The ball has been thrown in. Batted down nicely by Edwards. Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Haas. That was more obvious than a ballerina in a mosh pit. Deliberate out of bounds. Gets boot to Leather. Strong mark. Hill sends the ball on its way. Chips it down towards half forward. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Ching with the football. A chance to add one more to his tally. Studley, the better man there. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. A chance to add one more to his tally. Fantastic goal by Studley. The Giants have scored the last 2 goals. There's already some distress for West Coast.
Studley is a freak at understanding and anticipating his opponent's actions.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Edwards taps. He has the ball. He grabs it on the run. Jones puts it on the boot. Webb got under it.
Webb doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but he's certainly very, very handy on the lead. He kicks the ball. He lays off the pass.
Something has gone on behind play, and there will be a free kick. Saad sends the ball on its way. So well timed. Boots it. Clark, the better man there. Works it across the ground. He grabs it on the run. Possession number 1 for Edwards. McNasty kicks it out of bounds on the full. Looks like he panicked there. Nice hands. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? A 4-goal lead. Greater Western Sydney starting to run away with this game. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Edwards guides it. The ball in the hands of Darling. The ball bounced favourably for Francis. Marked by Jones. Goes by hand. Intercept by Hill. No, you've got to move faster than that. That's holding the ball. Just 3 minutes to go. Punishing kick from Andrew. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
The Giants could just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. He gets boot to the ball. Velvet sledgehammer with the ball. He lays off the pass. Interception. He handballs out into space.
McNasty hand passes out to space. British kicks it. A nice running mark. Kicks it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Sends it on its way. He gets above the crowd. 50 metres out. Edwards kicks for goal. It's in the air. Gets the behind. The Giants by 25. There could be a short option here. He plays it to himself. Gio kicks. An easy grab for Butler.
Butler's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Jacks lines up. Jacks kicks for goal. It's on its way. Jacks goes long and gets the goal. The Giants go over West Coast.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Edwards with the mighty fist. Walker with the handball out of the pack. Sharing is caring. Taken by Jacks. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Score for Greater Western Sydney. He's bagged a couple now. That's 4 in a row for Greater Western Sydney. Greater Western Sydney starting to exert some dominance over the Eagles with the lead of 37-0. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Nat knew he wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win any time soon. Probing kick inside the 50. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 30 metres from home. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. That's his third. He's doing his job out there. Studley getting them further in front.
Studley is just so creative that the coach has just given him the freedom to experiment and take the game on, knowing that he's just all class.
90 seconds to go. Walker dishes it off to the running man. An easy interception for Hutchings.
Well, it's no wonder the Giants are leading. They're playing smart footy and they've been careful not to hand over unnecessary free kicks. Darling lining up with the goals. He kicks the ball. Edwards marks the ball. Sending it on its way. Clark with the spill.
He spears the ball. Strong mark. Webb hand passes. He's racking up possessions. Kicked at goal by Johnston. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. Johnston puts them further in front.
The Giants are just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking and they have absolutely no issues there.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Nat Nui, timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beat. Marked by Casey.
Casey must have amazing intuition because he can react so fast to situations. It's as though he's had premonitions. Jax slams the ball to his boot. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Edwards has a kick. It's on its way.
Greater Western Sydney in front. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Well, he gave it a shot. Grabs the footy. Kicked at goal by Francis. Well, for me, a few words come to mind for that kick, but none of them are allowed on air. What are your thoughts, Richo?
I think I know what words you mean, Dan.
Yeo gets set to kick it back in. He opts to play on with the ball. He's injured. I think the doctor will be taking a close look at that one. Couldn't stop in time right there. Yeo coming off. It'll be the umpire's ball. Look at the big eaters. They're doing their exercise now as this ball comes into play. Johnston is streaming past and gets the footy. He's rammed that one into the woodwork. The Giants leads by 52. Wellingham to bring it in. Great grab. Kicked by Lysette. Marked by Casey. Too far out to score, surely. Casey likes his chances for goal. What a huge goal by Casey. Greater Western Sydney leads by 58. What do the stats look like, Richo?
The scoreboard definitely reflects what a marking powerhouse GWS have been. The possession stats make a compelling case for the Giants. They are getting first use of the ball every time with possession at 84% to 16%. Both teams fairly close in the tackling stats. The Giants 7, West Coast 1.
You always have that unique perspective on things, Richo. Second quarter, here we go.
The second quarter may give us a clue as to how these sides will perform.
He's got the footy in his hands. Johnston slams it on the boot. Marks. Studley in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Studley with a kick at goal. It's in the air. Chalk up a goal for Greater Western Sydney. Studley getting them further in front. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. First hand's important. Gains possession. Blood gets the ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Richo.
Yeah, he's having a quiet match, Dennis.
Lucky bounce collected. Goes by hand. Jones gets it back from Andrew. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack. He keeps the ball alive. Francis, with his head down, running for home. That's 9 in a row for Greater Western Sydney. Greater Western Sydney beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 70-0. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
GWS have just been so dominant in the ruck, and that's been able to give their midfielders so much time and space, and that's why they lead this match. He goes for home. It's a mark. Cripps puts his boot on it. Strong mark there.
Penetrating hand pass. Bakes sends one up towards the wing. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Andrew kicks it. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. A mark by Jones.
Jones, he's just in a world of his own. He just levitates for those marks. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. A good contested mark there. Lining it up with the goal now.
25 metres out. A big ask from this angle. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. The Giants bite 71. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. And the mark will be paid. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Passed by Studley. He's running hot, Richard.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
Greater Western Sydney bite 72. Yeo waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Good mark by Chi. Kicks it. Nice hands. Jacques will need to give his feet a pep talk for this kick. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
Greater Western Sydney beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 78-0. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Edwards is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate that Nui. The bouncing ball is controlled. He receives the handball. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. The lead has been increased by Johnston. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Nat Nui leave the pinatas for the kids. Gets off a wobbly kick. And the mark will be paid. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 35 metres out. 40 metres from home. Studley takes a shot at goal. That's a very well executed goal. Greater Western Sydney starting to exert some dominance over the Eagles with the lead of 90-0.
Studley has so much potential. He could just be anything.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Edwards aims for his man on the ground. He brings it out of the pack. Bounces favourably for Candyman.
Andrew.
Going for number 1. It goes through for a behind. Greater Western Sydney in front. Yeo to bring it in. Ching has it. He plays on now. And he's heading for home. He'll be happy with that. This one gives them an even bigger lead. The Giants in front.
The Giants could just back their pacing skills and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Teddy with a big fist on it. Walker slams it on the boot. Hutchings laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. Cleared by Teddy. He controls the bouncing ball. Intercept by Schofield. Keeps it close to the ground. He wins the contest.
Well, when GWS were able to mark the ball inside their forward 50 so easily, it's no wonder they're leading this match. The Eagles really need to turn up the pressure. He kicks the ball. The mark will be paid. McNasty plays on with it.
McNasty with the shot. McNasty goes goalward. It's true. Gets his first. Greater Western Sydney with the ascendancy over the Eagles, leading the match 103-0. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Teddy decisively gets boot to leather. As penetrating hand pass. Webb doesn't want it. He hands it back. Snatches at it and drops it. He's as twitchy as a frog in a blender. Snatches at it and drops it. He's as twitchy as a frog in a blender. Francis going for number 2. Greater Western Sydney leads by 104.
Yo, he's good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. He plays it on. He kicks the ball. Teddy just wanted it more then. He lays off the pass. Francis has a kick. Francis has got it.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Teddy with the hit. Johnston has the ball. He gets a kick out of the pack. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Moves it quickly by hand.
Blood
starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, it depends on the side. The Giants fight 111. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. He decides to play on. Yeo kicks hard along the boundary line.
Casey
winds it up.
Casey
likes his chances for goal. The Giants fight 112.
Yo really wears his heart on his sleeve. Good mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Ching kicks it. Bakes takes the mark. He steadies now in front of goal. Fakes with the shot. Goal for the Giants. The Giants are in front.
He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Punch by Teddy. Gains possession. Goes by hand. He runs into the goal. A stab kick from Bates. He steadies now in front of goal. Ching is streaming past and gets the footy. The goal for the Giants. That's number 3. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Teddy guides it, takes possession.
Blood.
Kicks. McNasty looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
The Giants are taking their time and kicking to smart options inside 50, and that's having a real bearing on this match. The Candyman picks it up. Just 2 minutes left.
Jams it on the boot. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Francis handballs it. Going for goal number 1.
Andrew
kicks it behind. Greater Western Sydney in front. Dio waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell. Jams it on the boot. Over the top of the pack. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. This will certainly test him from this distance. Francis with a fairly straightforward shot for goal. The Giants fight 131. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Tapped by Teddy. He's got the football now. Jams it on the boot. Butlick doesn't waste that opportunity. Boots it. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Gets boot to leather. Good mark by Jacques. Goes short with a hand pass. A lovely drop punt. Nice contested mark by Ching. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Looking for another goal here. That ball's travelling. Score for Greater Western Sydney. That's number 4, and that puts them further in front.
Ching can be kept quiet for 3 quarters and he still walks away with a bag of goals. You can't turn your back on him for one moment.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Teddy with the tap. Walker comes away with the ball. Puts boot to ball. Marked by
Blood.
It's clear that GWS have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. He picked it up off the ground. Francis boots it. Ching with a strong mark. The hand pass hits the man. A goal to the Giants.
The Giants fight 143. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
Teddy.
Outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Kicked by
Blood.
Wins the hard ball. Parry hand passes to space and hopes for the best. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Gets boot to leather. Nice contested mark by Francis. Handballs. The pass too slow for the running man. Yet another possession. Looking for another goal here. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Jacques has the chance to add one more to his talent. Greater Western Sydney by 149. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Definitely palmed to advantage. Let's see with the stats how both teams performed.
GWS in front on the scoreboard and are racking up a good number of stats to go with it.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. With a half left to play in this grand final, let's hope we see a renewed effort after the break. There's the siren to start the second half.
It's the final half of the year and I can't wait.
Punched by Edwards. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Edwards thumps it forward. Walker is able to grab it on the half volley. He handballs it. McNasty kicks it to the square. Takes it well. Kicked by Jacques. That was all Ching. Hands it out to open space. Going for goal number 6. Greater Western Sydney starting to exert some dominance over the Eagles with the lead of 155-0.
Studley's an incredible straight shooter. No angle seems too sharp for him. Pushing him out wide really doesn't increase his chances of missing. In fact, I think he likes the challenge.
Jams it on the boot. Takes the mark all by himself. 45 metres out. An easy angle for Johnston. Going for goal number 3. That ball's travelling. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. Greater Western Sydney beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 161-0. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Edwards gets the tap. Francis comes away with the ball. Walker dishes it off to the running man. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Football is not, never has claimed to be a fair game. Greater Western Sydney in front. He's looking for options now. Ching with the mark. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. .35 metres out. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. It's in the air. Score for the Giants. Greater Western Sydney in front.
Jacks is a first-class decision-maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Edwards gets the tap, gains possession. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Heads up the corridor. Webb has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Jetta kicks it. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Kicked by Hutchings. Taken by Hearn. 25 metres out. Out on the full. Free kick took the Eagles. Gets boot to leather. A good mark under the circumstances. Clark wants to play on. Sends it on its way. Casey marks on the run.
The Giants are gaining a lot of the advantage through some smart kicks and even better marks inside their forward 50.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Very happy with that kick. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Edwards with the tap is in his possession. Jones sends the ball on its way. A favourable bounce. Yet another possession. Studley manages to sneak it through. Every time he gets the ball now, you expect the same result. Straight into goal. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. He's excited about that one. Big thump from Edwards. Walker kicking the ball free of the pack. Marked by McNasty.
GWS are doing a really good job at finding the free man inside 50. I suspect that's why they're leading the match. Walker gets the footy. He slams that on the boot. That's a mark. He chooses to play it on. Puts the head down as he runs into goal.
Yeo has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Marks. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. The Giants fight 187. He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Big leap. Francis with the football. He shows the quick hands. Back from Jacques. Thumps the pigskin. Johnston lining up. He's on a 30-degree angle. Having a big day going for goal number 4. Johnston slots the goal. The lead has been increased. Greater Western Sydney in front.
Puts on his kicking boots and instantly has the ability to win a game off his own boot.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Clean tap by Edwards. Jones comes away with the ball. Gets the loose ball. Long knocks it through for a point. Greater Western Sydney with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 194-0.
He's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Jeez, poor kicking. It's the Giants with the lead over the Eagles.
Just 4 minutes to go. Booted by Yeo. Great grab. He's looking to add another. Johnston not coming close to anything then. He puts it out of bounds on the full. Jams it on the boot.
Blood.
Gets the upper hand. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot.
Blood.
Takes a shot at goal. Greater Western Sydney leads by 201. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Teddy really gets onto this one. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Walker with his head down, running for home. Johnston marks it. Lining up the goal now. Choose to kick it. Studley with an easy mark. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell me. He's looking to add another. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. 5 goals and he's showing no signs of slowing down. He's the danger man. All is in readiness. Teddy with the mighty fist. Spears a low ball. Takes it well. Opportunity now for Jacques. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Andrew
has the ball. Chalk up a goal for Greater Western Sydney. Greater Western Sydney lead the Eagles by 2-13. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckmen unleash. Teddy with the punch. Has it now. He takes control of the loose ball. Wins the hard ball. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell me. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
The Giants are taking their time and kicking to smart options inside 50, and that's having a real bearing on this match. Blood lines up.
30 metres out. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss from here. Going for goal number 3. He holds his breath. Greater Western Sydney lead the Eagles 2-19-0. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Teddy punches it. Jones with the football. Puts boot to ball. The Candyman has it. He kicks with power. Taken by Teddy.
Teddy seems to go for that extra leverage off an opponent by propping his hands on their shoulders. He won't get pinged every time, but he will have to be careful with his technique not to get caught for hands in the back. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position.
Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 20 metres from home. Golden opportunity here. Johnston steers the ball towards goal. Greater Western Sydney in front. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Nat Nui, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from a guy wearing makeup. The mark is taken by Francis.
The Giants have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Jones slams the ball to his boot. He boots it. A good contested mark there.
Teddy will have to put everything into this one. Slips the handball to Studley. Studley feeds it wide. Takes that one strongly. Sends the Sharon on its way. Nice mark there. A lovely drop punt. Over the top of the pack. McNasty slams it on the boot. Francis grabs that one. Goes by hand. Sheed gains possession through the interception. These possessions just keep ticking over for Marston.
Maston's got good knowledge of the game, and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. The umpire will ball it up. Goal for the Giants.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Big thump from Teddy. He gets his hands on the footy. Walker with his head down, running for home. That was a long kick for goal. Walker with his first. This kick stretches the lead. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Teddy got a fist on it. Sends the ball to open space. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over.
GWS are gaining a lot of the advantage through some smart kicks and even better marks inside their forward 50. Gee, a long kick there. He slams that on the boot. Walker takes the uncontested mark.
He handballs it. Out of bounds near the goal. It'll be a throw-in. The ball is returned to play. Deft touch from Teddy. Gathers the ball. Mistimes the kick. Goes wide for the behind. Greater Western Sydney by 2:38. Neo waiting for the man to free up. He decides to play on. Thumps the pigskin. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Fantastic goal by Curry. Gets his first. This kick has extended their lead. Let's take a brief look at the stats.
It appears GWS have the upper hand in handballs, leading with 79. The Giants way out in front of the Eagles with the possessions, 85% next to their name. Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close, locked horns in the tackle contests, 19-2.
Thanks for that, Richo. Only one term to go now.
Both teams will be giving it their all in the last term of the season.
Naitanui looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Clark sticks out his hands and collects the ball. The Candyman, the better man there. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. I'm not sure which side that lad is playing for. Out on the full. Kicks it. Velvet Sledgehammer gets it on the bounce. Gets boot to leather. Takes that one strongly.
Edwards is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club. He hand passes it.
Blood.
A good crummer gets the ball free. Clark with the kick. Studley enjoying a height advantage. Too far out to score, surely. Well, if you could hand pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. He's been outstanding, going for goal number 8 right here. Studley goes long and gets the goal. That's number 8. It looks like the Giants have this one in the bag. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Edwards hits it. Naitanui with the ball. Kicked by Darling. Clark looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Lobs the pass. Walker hammers the ball for goal. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. The Giants in front. Gio assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50.
Casey.
Approaching home now. It looks like Greater Western Sydney have this one in the bag. The The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Edwards guides it. He controls the bouncing ball. Studley with the mark. Penetrating hand pass. Johnston going for number 7. He can't close the deal, and it's a point. The Giants by 2, 58.
Yo can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Sending it on its way, Webb drops the ball. Maston cuts off the ball. The Candyman gets the interception on the bounce.
Goes short with a hand pass. Francis kicks it. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. The Candyman kicks hard along the boundary line.
Andrew
Slams it on the boot. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Going for goal number 6. All eyes are watching.
Casey
Goes goalward. It's true. That is number 6. He's a goal-kicking machine.
Casey, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Edwards with the tap. Walker comes away with the ball. Velvet Sledgehammer made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Only 5 minutes remaining. Choose to kick it. The Candyman got under it. Jams it on the boot.
a mark by Francis.
Goes by hand. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster.
GWS have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. The Eagles need to stop trying to outmark the Giants and just get a fist into the contest. The ball crosses the line and the umpire will throw it in.
Edwards gets onto the ball, gathered by Marston. Perfect timing from Jetta. Jams it on the boot now. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Gets boot to leather. Takes that one strongly. Handballs. Gets boot to leather. He wins the contest.
Jacques.
Handballs to his own advantage. Saad marks.
Saad obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He kicks the ball. Clark gets the upper hand, puts boot to ball. He drops the mark.
Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Dropped by
Jacques.
Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Edwards nicely outclassing that Nui. Puts boot to ball. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Studley pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The ruck... Nat Nui totally outclassed in that contest. Oh, he's given that Torp an almighty thump. Clark got under it. He's elected to play on. And that Torp has gone supernova. It was all his. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Jones takes it well. He chooses to play on. Projectile dysfunction. Serious problem. It goes through for a behind. The Giants by 2, 77. Yeo waiting for the man to free up. He kicks it to himself. Sends it on its way. Taken by
Andrew.
Kicks it. Takes the mark all by himself. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Teddy aiming for the goals. A magnificent kick right through the middle. The lead has been increased. The Giants are in control of this game. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Huge leap. He has the ball. Hands it out to open space. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Francis drops the mark. Teddy presents and takes the mark. Dishes it off by hand. He kicks it gun barrel straight. If this game were being played on water, the Giants would be walking on it. The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. Curry with the goal, and he runs back into position. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tapped by Edwards with the ball now. McNasty takes it well.
When the forwards are marking the ball so cleanly inside 50 like they are now, it must give GWS a lot of confidence, especially when the pressure is on. Long slams the ball to his boot. That's a mark. Velvet sledgehammer hand passes the ball. The ball is out of bounds.
You can see the determination on the ruckmen's faces. Edwards with first hands to the ball. Bumps the pigskin. Long had no chance at that one. Handballs out into space. Kicks.
Andrew.
Gets boot to the ball. It comes off hands. Nice interception. He slams that on the boot. 90 seconds to go. He steadies now in front of goal. He gets boot to the ball. Marks it.
Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Here he is going for goal number 7. Johnston sinks it from a long way out. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Big thump from Edwards, gains possession, slams it on the boot. Great mark under pressure. Lining up the goal now. He spears the ball. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Thumps the pigskin. Great mark over the pack. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack. He misses the mark. Nicely intercepted by Yeo. Wins the hard ball. He decides to play on. A good mark under the circumstances. 35 metres out.
Casey
takes aim for goals. 30 metres from home. Get back in from this position. Studley lets fly with a shot at goal. It looks like the Giants have this one in the bag. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Edwards decisively. Schofield with the football. A short handball. McNasty boots it out on the full. Not much time remaining in the match. Marked by
Casey.
Play on is the order from the ump. He sneaks away for an uncontested moment. Studley getting into position for the kick. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Nice kick. He's in the zone. Studley getting them further in front.
There's a big sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty giants. Feel the ground is shaking. The other teams are quaking in their boots. Before the giants, they take the longest strides and the highest leap. Stronger than the rest.
This game will go down in grand final history for all the wrong reasons.
We're the biggest and the best, and we will never surrender. We'll fight until the end. We're greater than the rest.
The players keep this up, they won't be on the list much longer.
This is the moment when the players really get to revel in the glory of a grand final victory.
They should really spend some time lapping this up. They deserve it.
It's every player's dream to be doing what this team is doing right now. They're soaking up the moment after winning the grand final.
Fans have to get it. They can soak up this moment knowing they're in the history books as champions.
Well, it's been a fun match. We've enjoyed that one.
It's great to be here, Dennis. I'll be back next time.
Thanks for joining us, as always.
Feel the
It's been a
ground is
pleasure. We
shaking.
look forward
The
to
other
seeing you
teams are
back soon.
quaking in their boots before the giants. They take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best, and we will never surrender. We'll fight until the end. We're greater than the rest.